Okay, so are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready tonight? Are we ready tonight? Are we ready? Please, if you are ready, just tell me I'm ready, sir. Just hit me up. Say, sir, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Are we ready for tonight? Are we ready, guys? Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? Okay, 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 okay. So my guys are ready. My guys are ready. So let's. So you know our rule. You know how it goes. Um, be like be responsive. Respond. Use the chat box. Respond and respond. Um, respond and respond and respond. Let the class be lively. We're already 12 minutes down. So don't worry. Today I'm going to give room for. I'm not going to teach a lot. I'm going to teach a lot, but I'm not going to teach for long. And then I'm going to give rooms for questions and questions and questions, and we know how we're going to help ourselves in this place. Okay, so yesterday we were able to talk about um, trading sessions, right? We were able to talk about trading sessions. We were able to talk about types of analysis. Then we were able to talk about lot size, yeah, and then I think this was where we stopped yesterday when I was teaching us on PEEP. I taught us on PEEP and then lot size per PEEP. Did I do that yesterday? Did I do that yesterday? Huh? Please be responsive so that we just move ahead. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay. So having established that, today we're going to move to something. I heard and I said you guys should download MT5. How many of you downloaded MT5? If you downloaded MT5, if you downloaded MetaTrader 5, just type I downloaded it, sir. Let me know. Let me know the people that have been following and people that are just have downloaded it. Okay, I have already, sir. I did, sir. I've downloaded it, boss. Okay, I did. Okay, that's powerful. I even downloaded 4. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so it means we are following. Okay, so tonight I'm going to start from leverage, then I'm going to move and move and move and move. You say even downloaded trading view. It's well. Okay, so guys, I'm clapping for you guys. You guys are serious so far. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So guys, let's pay attention to the class. Now, when I was talking about brokers, some it was not yesterday, I think it was the first day of the class. When I was talking about brokers, I mentioned some things about brokers. And um I said that brokers are like middlemen and they make it possible for you to trade forex through something called leverage. If you wrote it down, you will still remember I made a reference to something called leverage. I said through something called leverage. Now, as much as maybe this class tonight is not going to do the best justice to the topic on leverage, that will be taken as a topic on its own in the mentorship. But um let's still deal with that so that you understand. Now, why I'm breaking this thing down is that some of you in the past you've had opportunities to learn forex, but it looked too good to be true, so you did not learn. You felt like, how is someone telling me that with $100, which is 75K, I can make 1 million trading, 2 million trading, right, and all of that. So now, why you were confused is that probably the person that presented this opportunity to you did not have adequate knowledge himself of what really happens in the forex background. So he just taught you how the chart works, but he doesn't know what makes the chart work the way it works. So you are going to be in doubt if you don't understand these things. You're going to be in very much doubt. You are going to be in doubt. It's like when I tell someone now that with $50 you can access an account of $5,000. Now, $5,000 is about 3 million naira. And I'm telling you that with $50, which is about 30 something thousand, you can access that account and trade it as if it's your account. And everything you make in the account, you are being given, and just you are giving 80% and 20% is taken. The person is not going to How do you want to explain that? It looks like it's not genuine. But it is when I start now to explain why it is possible and how it is possible. That is when you will now know that, okay, this thing is genuine because this is what is happening at the back office. This is what is happening at the back end of the broker, of the prop firm, right? So that is why I want to talk about this leverage. Now, leverage simply means using small money to access big money in the forex market. Leverage simply means using small amount of money to access big money in the forex market. That is what leverage is. Now, it is what your broker gives you to enable you place large amount of trades in the forex market with a small amount. Now, let me tell you the truth. Normally, you should not be able to use $100 to place a kind of trade on Euro USD. Like it will not. Because sometimes when you want to place a trade on Euro USD, if you understand what happens in the back office, you'll find out that this trade I'm about to place now, it will need $1,000 for this trade to be placed. So how is it possible that I can still place this trade with $100? And as I'm even placing it, it's not even all my $100 that I'm using to place the trade. I'm just risking $5. So if I lose this trade now, what will just go is $5 and $95 is still in my account. How is that possible? Now, it is possible through something called leverage. This leverage is not from the front end. You will not notice this leverage from your standpoint. This leverage is what runs in the background. It is what happens behind the scene. It is what happens with your broker, not what you see. So, what I'm teaching you tonight, you're not going to see it on your MT5. You're not going to see it while trading, but I'm just giving you a knowledge of what really happens and what sponsors your trade in the Forex market. Now, when you are registering with a broker, now for some of you that downloaded MT5, when you downloaded it, it automatically opened a demo account for you. Most of you, it automatically opened a demo account for you. Most of you. But then for others, it did not do that automatically. Now, if you were to go and open a demo account, or you even want to open a real account with any broker, one of the questions you'll be asked is to choose your leverage. Now, people have asked me and they keep asking me, sir, what is the best leverage? There is nothing like the best leverage. What determines the leverage you should use is what do you intend to use the account to do? Like, how do you want to trade this account? For example, if I want to fund $100 account, excuse me, and I want to flip that account to $2,000 in 1 week, eh? So I want to move that account from $100 to $2,000 in 1 week. Now, I'm not going to use the regular leverage I use. I will use a higher leverage. Why doing that? Now, the reason is because this is an account I want to flip immediately. Maybe I have a need, an urgent need. So I'm ready to put in $100 into the market and I want to do something with maybe 1.5 million naira. So I want to put in that 75K that is $100 and then I want to trade it and make 1.5 million. Now, I'm going to trade aggressively. I'm going to trade aggressively. So, and then because of that kind of this, I will need the broker to enable me with all he can enable me with. So, if I'm opening that kind of account, you will see me opening an account and I'm using a leverage of 1:1,000. You are going to see me open like 1:500, 1:1,000, 1:2,000 even because of what I want to do. Please follow me carefully. But if this is an account I want to trade conservatively, I just want to build normally, take trades normally and grow the account for a while, just conservatively. You may see me using 1:100, 1:200. Highest I can use is 1:500. Now, so if you know what you want to do, you will know the leverage to use. Now, but I must tell you, the higher your leverage, the more exposed your account is. Now, how do I mean? How do I mean by the more exposed your account is? The higher your leverage, because when you are using a higher leverage, the broker is doing a lot of things. He's lending you a lot of money, in a sense, to trade. Now, he will have to be very more careful. because he doesn't want to lose that money he lended you. So any small pakame in the market, he will close your trades. Just remember I said this. When we get to mentorship, most of you understand what I just said. But let's now move into the class. I've done background explanation. Now we have many kind of leverage, types of leverage. So when you are opening, you will see something like leverage of 1 is to 50. I think this is lowest. Then 1 is to 100, 1 is to 200. We have 1 is to 500. We have 1 is to 1000. We have, and so on and so forth. Now, listen now. If you're opening an account and you choose 1 is to 50 as your leverage, now what you are saying is that for every $1 you funded, the market will see it as $50. Remember, I told you this thing will not appear in your MT4. This is what happens in the background. This is what happens in the places you are not seeing. But then for every $1 you funded, it's going to be seen as $50. That is what it means to use 1 is to 50. Now, using 1 is to 100 in the same similitude, it means for every $1 you fund, it is viewed as $100. Now, what this means is that if you fund $10, for example, and you use the leverage of 1 is to 100, it means that you have, with that $10, you have a buying capacity. I didn't say you have in your trading account. I'm saying in the back end, you have the buying capacity of, if $1 is viewed as 100 and then you funded $10, it means you have the buying capacity of $1,000 with just that your $10. Now, it is because of this that you will be able to place trades. It is because of this that you'll be able to place. You remember what I told you, that before brokers came into existence, people like you and I could not trade because you needed millions of dollars to trade. Now, the same thing actually still happens now, but because your broker gives you leverage, you still meet up that with the little amount of money you have, right? Now, let me give you an example. I said, for example, you buy Euro USD at 1.2300 with 0.1 lot size. Now, which is the mini lot size. If you want to know how much you actually need to power that trade, multiply the price by the lot amount you to know how much you need to place this trade. Now, remember, all I'm teaching you now is what is happening in your back office. I'm giving you this forex knowledge. Not many people know this. Believe what I'm telling you, not many people. In fact, some of you that are here that maybe you are claiming you have learned forex in the past, you will find out that this thing I'm teaching you don't already know it. Now, I'm teaching you what is happening at the back end so that you will have the knowledge. You will have the knowledge established. Now, so if you are buying, let's say you are going on a buy or a sell on Euro USD, and at that point you enter that trade, the price is 1.2300. Now, I said you will need to multiply the price by the lot amount, not the lot size, the lot amount. Now, let me show you what is called lot amount. Now, if you look at this diagram, this place called units is actually lot amount. Now, the reason I did emphasize this yesterday is because you don't really need to know it. But because I'm talking about what is happening at the back end now, I'm bringing that into perspective. So if you want to know how much you actually need to place a trade of 0.1 on Euro USD at that price. So now if you look at this amount, this is mini. This is that 0.1. So it is 10,000. The unit is 10,000. So someone help me multiply 1.2300 by 10,000. Let's know how much you need in your account to actually place this trade. First, multiply it and then write the result for me on the chat box. 1.2300 times 10,000. 12,300. 12,300. Now, if the answer you gave me is correct, it means that for you to actually place a 0.1 lot size trade on Euro USD, you will need 12,300 to be in your account balance. But the problem is this: you don't have it. You don't have it, right? You don't have it. You don't have that money. So, sir, just to place one trade, one position, I need $12,300. And so sometimes I see you place 6 positions in a trade, 10 positions in a trade, or different trades. How do you now do it? Now, this is where your broker helps you with something called leverage. So, what your broker does is says, okay, you need $12,300 to place this trade. Now, I just need you to have up to 1%. I just need you to have up to 1% of this money you need. I will supply you with 99% of it. I just need you to have up to 1% that I can lock. Now, when I mean lock, it means when you enter the trade, that is what is in your margin. There's something called margin. This is what your broker locks. In case you are losing, this is the money that goes, that is being locked. Who is this broker? Oh God. Daniel, were you not in the class when I explained the broker? Say, who is this broker? As if it's me or my father. He's not me and he's not my father. A broker is a firm. Like it's a firm. And maybe if you were not here when I did that class, go back to it, the first class, you are going to understand, right? So just go back and rewatch the video. Thank God the videos are available. Rewatch the videos and you will get it, right? So now, so your broker says, okay, all I need you to really have is just 1%. Now, 1% of $12,300 is what? I think it's about $12.3, right? Can someone calculate it for me and get me the answer on the chat box? What's 1% of $12,300? What's 1% of $12,300? What's 1%? All of you did not do maths in school. All of you. All of you did not do maths. So how did you do maths? Someone is saying 1,200. How did you do that? How did you come about that? How did you do that? So 12,300. So that's just $123. So if you want to place 0.1, 0.1 on this thing, all you just need, what the broker locks down is the margin. Now your margin is just, you just need to have this amount to be able to place that trade at that price. So that 99% that the broker supplies you, is what is called leverage. It does not appear, it does not add to your equity, but it's what happens in the background. That is why you can actually place that trade. That is actually why you can place that trade. The broker supplies you with that. Now, that 1% that you need to have is what is now called margin. That 1% that is locked is what is now called margin. So when they say someone's margin is failing, it means that that 1%, it has started eating into that 1% that you committed. So that is leverage. Now, what I just explained to you is how possible it is for you to. This thing they help you with is actually what makes you make money in the forex market. So now you can now know why I said that if I want to flip an account in a week, I will need to use a leverage of like 1:500. Now, if I funded $100 and I'm using a leverage of 1:500, it means for every $1 there, it is being viewed as $500. So by the time you do the calculation, it should be like I have a buying capacity of about $50,000. $50,000. So that's what leverage helps me. So it can, once I know what I'm doing, it's going to help me make more profit in the market because I'm kind of getting more leverage. Of course, when you hear the word leverage, it means an advantage. So I'm getting more advantage from my broker than someone that is using 1 point. So, but all of this is dependent. Now, if I'm using 1:500 or 1:1,000 leverage to trade, I am more at risk. I can easily blow that account than someone that is using 1:200 or 1:100. I can easily blow that account. But the other side of it is that that person that is using 1:100, 1:200 cannot place some kind of trades I can place without my leverage. Did you get the balance now? Did you get what the balance is now? So what I just said now is the balance between high leverage. So if you are using high leverage, then you will have to know that your margin will have to be your what you are risking should be smaller. You have to be more careful. If you are losing low leverage, then you can risk higher. So that's that's it about leverage. See, this thing I just taught you now, it will begin to make more sense when you begin to trade. For now, there is no profit. I can't impart this. Like I can't lay hand on your head and say, receive this knowledge now, it will just enter. It will not. So, but just know it. Now, what happens most times in forex is sometimes when your boss actually teaches some things, and then you just know it. When you start trading, after a while, it will occur to you, this is what boss said, or this is what boss said. So I've explained leverage now, and I've explained margin. So let's move to the next this thing. This is actually how to use MT5. Let me correct that. Um, yeah. So- okay, so how to use MT5 on phone. Now, what do you actually need to trade forex? Because many people feel like if you don't have a laptop, you can't trade forex. Now, let me tell you, all you actually need to trade forex is your phone. It's not is the you can use personally. I use my phone because most of the times, especially when I'm out. But if I'm at home, I just use a system. So if you have a system, it's good. But I'm saying with your phone, actually, you can trade and be making profits in the forex markets. When I started trading forex, I didn't have this. In fact, let me tell you, I was telling someone in church today. So the guy wanted to enroll for my course, and then he was talking to me. I said, how did I learn forex? I didn't have money. I sold my laptop to learn forex. In fact, I wish that that guy, there is a guy Kingsley, that I learned forex the same time with him. He was the one that accompanied me to Computer Village in Lagos. I sold my laptop. I bought it 123,000 when I was in school. I sold that laptop for 23,000 naira just to get money to to register for class. Those days. In fact, it's not even all the money to complete the money I needed. I already had to register for the class. I sold my laptop. So I was telling you today, I said people don't know the price that we have paid for this thing. And they just feel like we just blew overnight, just made money overnight, we just became good overnight. Nobody blew overnight. Sacrifices we are paid, serious sacrifices we are paid, big sacrifices. So, but I'm just trying to say I sold that laptop and I was using my phone to trade. And I made my first $200 in my life trading with phone. Yeah. I grew that account from $100 to $200 to $500. Yeah. That first time I started trading with my phone. So I'm trying to say you because some of you already like, sir, must I need a system? You must not. You must not. You must not. So that's why I told you download this MT5. That's what in fact, even if you have a system, I will advise analyze the trade with your system, but place trades, enter trades with your phone. It is easier to trade with phone than with system. It is easier to trade with phone than with system. So now, if you open that your MT5, you are going to the moment you open it, for most of you, what will happen is immediately it will open a demo account for you. It will open a demo account for you. Don't worry, there will be a recap of the class. So the moment you open it, it's going to open a demo account for you. If it does not open a demo account for you, all you just need is to click on this hamburger sign by the left hand side. Click on add account. That should be what should be showing because there's no account there. Add account. Then when you go to add account, then you just click on open demo account and just fill the spaces they ask you to fill. You will now see where leverage is. Just open a demo account with MT5 company. When we now start going into real business, you will now know that you have to open accounts the real broker. But having now, when you are done opening the account, now this is the first page you should see. Now it's on quotes. If you look down here, you will see quotes on this image. Down below, you see quotes. So this quote is actually, when you hear quotes in forex, in MetaTrader, it just means the commodities, where they list commodities. So if you look at here, you will see you see pairs that I've always been telling you. You see Euro USD, you see GPB USD, you see USD CHF, you see USD JPY, you see AUD USD, you see NZD USD, you see USD CAD. This USD SEC, sincerely, I don't know what it is. It's a currency. That SEC will be a currency, but as I told you, it's not everything we trade in the forex market. So for some of you, don't just, in fact, that's why mentorship is necessary, so that you know what to avoid. You just don't go and lose your money overnight. Go and put your money in a market that will not move, and the spread will just demolish your money. So now, there is, if you look at here now, you will not see something like USD JPY yet. Now, when you look at your own MT5, there may be pairs that maybe you want to trade. For some people that get signals you want to do, but it's not here. How do you add that? You click on this plus sign, and then you will see a search button is open. You just type the currency pair. So USD JPY, it will just bring it. Once you click it, it will add to this place. So once you click it, you see it will disappear from that place. Then when you come here, go down, it will be the last pair on this. So having said that, let's move to how to place trades. Now, if you want to place trade, you will find out, if you look at this first image, you will find out that on the first page, it was on quotes. The blue highlight was on quotes here. But then if you want to open chart, click on this chart highlight, this chart icon, and then if you come here, you'll find out that the blue this thing is already on it. So this is your chart. This is the easiest way to place a trade. So you already, now, from this first one, let's say what we want to trade here. Okay, USD JPY. So let's say what we want to trade here is USD JPY. Now, when it comes to this quote, just click on it. When it opens, you will see options. Open trade, open chart. Now, open chart. Just click on open chart. When you click on open chart, it's actually going to bring you to this place. Right? Now, you do your analysis, everything. You now see the opportunity to enter the market. When you have done your analysis and everything, or maybe you did the analysis on that phone or a system, but you now want to enter. Now, there is this book sign that they wrote plus at the top right corner, just as it is here. This icon is just blocking it a bit. Let me move this icon here. So this is, you will see this thing here. Just click on it. When you click on it, it will bring out this second page here. Now, this second page is your execution page. This is where you now place a trade. Now, the first thing you will see here is instant execution. Now, if you click on this instant execution, you will see other 5 options. There are things called types of orders in the forex market. Now, isn't the mentorship that will be able to deal with that perfectly. I couldn't have brought that here because there are other petty topics you should learn before learning that. So I didn't want to confuse us. So there are about 5 type of market orders. So we have instant execution, we have sell limit, we have buy limit, we have sell stop, we have buy stop. So this instant execution means you want to enter the market now. You are not saying when the market, because in forex actually, that's how good it is. In forex, if I think that this market is going to sell when it gets here, right? If I think it's going to sell when it gets here, but then maybe I'm working in an office. I'm telling you how flexible forex is now. But maybe I'm working in an office and I may not have the time, or I'm going to class or something. I may not have the time to wait for this market to go up to here before I now short. I now go short on it and it start coming down. So I can place an order, right? A buy limit order here, a sell limit order, right? Rather here. Now, what it means is I'm telling my broker, anytime the market moves and gets up to this point, now, the moment I place that, you will see a line just come out here, and a sell limit order is going to come out here. Now, the moment, so even if I'm sleeping, whether my network is on or not, whether I'm in Abuja, this is one of the ways I trade when I'm traveling. So if I'm traveling by road for any reason, maybe I'm going for missions or something, and I know I'm going to encounter fast places in Nigeria that there won't be traffic, there won't be network. I can place this kind of orders. Now, the moment it gets there, price get there, it triggers for me. So I set my take profit and I set my stop loss. So I may decide to take my profit when market comes back to this place. It should just close my market. And if for any reason market does not respect it and shoot up a bit, it should just close me in loss, but minimum loss. Now, if I had chance to explain stop loss and take profit in forex, you will find out that these same people say they lose money in forex. They lose, it's stupidity. See, let me tell you something. It's stupidity. Is stupidity. Someone shouted me up days ago, and he had come to me because he had lost money. So he said he lost 1.3 million naira trading. Now, so one of the things I'm going to start soon is forex clinic. I'm going to start forex clinic where, because man, some people out there are really suffering. Now, when I began to talk to him, first thing I told him, I said, "Show me the trades you took." When he showed me the trades, so this was like counseling. Just say when you go to the hospital, you tell the doctor you are sick. So, and I was not telling the person. I said, "You over traded, you over risked, you did this," and the person was like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, this is what you are now going to do. This is what you are going to do to recover. This is what you are going to do to recover." Now, in forex, you can decide that you have $100, but this trade you are entering, what you are ready to risk for it is just $5, and you are risking that $5 to make $50 from that trade, and you will set it, and it's like that. If it goes against you, you just lose $5, and you still have opportunities in the market to trade again. That is what proper risk management is, and that's what mentorship does for you. You learn that thing, you learn it, you learn the discipline to keep it like that. So if this market comes here, I was talking about other types, it will just activate my cell, and it's whether I'm awake or not, whether my phone is on or not. And maybe I put my take profit here. If it obeys it and it start coming down, once it gets here, I will take my profit will take automatically. My broker will execute that. So anytime I put on my phone, I'll just meet that my profit have entered my trading account. Simple. Or if the trade is still on, you still see it floating. If you have hit your stop loss, you see it too. So I'm trying to say that this is how flexible forex is. For some of you that are busy and you feel like, is this really my thing and all of that, you can just do your analysis, use your order, use your pending orders. They're actually called pending orders, and do the things you want to do, and then leave it, and then you come back and then you meet your results. So, but instant execution means as I'm entering this market, let it start reading now. It's not a pending order. I'm done my analysis. This market will start going up now. So, and like execute it for me now. So that is instant execution, as the name implies. Instant. Yeah, in the mentorship, yeah, we are going to do that. Yeah, of how to put TP and SL is in fact in the this thing I'm teaching is just the very basic of how to use this MT5 and MT5. In the mentorship, there are full videos on, like full videos, not just full video screen record of taking you through your MT4, your MT5, how to use it step by step, how to put your this, in fact, how to know where to put your TP, how to know where to put your SL, how to get the price, how to put it, all of that is incubated there. All of that is incubated. So now the next thing you will see here is the slot for lot size. Lot size, right? So you will see normally it's already on 0.01. So you can put the lot size, you put the lot size you want here. If you want to use 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, 0.05, or 0.1 or 0, because lot size ranges from 0.01 to anything you can think of, right? So depending on how much you have in your account, so you when you actually go through the mentorship and you understand your risk management, you will know the proper lot size to use here. Then this place the road SL is where you place your stop loss. So stop loss is basically saying if this trade goes against me and it gets to this place, just knock me off of the trade automatically. Just close the trade. I accept my loss. So instead of losing my whole account, let me just lose $2. Let me just lose $3. Now, in my strategy of trading that I teach my students in my academy, loss is part of the market, but how you handle the loss is what matters. So I teach them my strategy. In my strategy, even if you lose, if you take 3 trades in a day and you lose 2 and you make 1, like you win 1, you will not be at loss. You will not be at loss. You will still be in profit. Now, it's because of my trading pattern. And that is what I teach my students, my trading pattern. So you must understand your risk management and your money management very well. So then this is where you put your TP. So you just put the price. Now this place is just the price. So if you look here, you say if 138 for example, if I'm entering a buy here now, please look up very well. If I'm entering a buy here now and I want my TP to be when it gets here. Now when it gets here, if this is actually a live this thing, when I touch on this cross here, or I click on this now and I use an object and I put a horizontal line here, I will know what the price there is. But from this grid line, I'm already seeing that here is 138.100. So I'll put that as take profit. Now, anytime you are buying, your take profit is above and your stop loss is below where you entered. Anytime you are selling, your take profit is below and your stop loss is above. It's just normal psychology, you should know. So, and then if I put the take profit here, then I may put the stop loss around here and say if this trade ever comes down to this place. Now, the idea of putting a stop loss is that you know that if this market ever comes down to this place, it means it will just continue going down for now. Maybe it will later go up, but for now it will keep going down. So maybe I'll put my stop loss here. So 137.925. So I'll this price now, I'll put it at this stop loss. Then on this take profit, I'll put this 138,100 that I just put it here. Then if I'm going on a buy, I'll just click buy here and my trade is executed. If I'm going on a sell, I'll just click sell here and my distance is executed. Simple. Now, I want you to know that you can actually enter your market without putting stop loss and TP first. Now, if you did analysis and you need to enter the market quickly, you jump into the market quickly. You don't need to put all these things immediately. Just put your lot size and place your buy. Now, when you come back, if you do that, you will now click on these trades here. You will see your trade running. When you hold it, you will click on modify trade. When you now click on modify trade, you can now go and input your SL and your TP. Now, I'm saying this because when you are starting, you are going to be slower to put price. Someone like me now, I just close my eyes and press price immediately because I've been used to it. But when you're starting, so instead of the market to leave you and go, just enter your buy or your sell first. Put your stop, your lot size and enter your buy or sell first. Then modify the trade. Once you are done with that, you can now go and put your SL and your TP. So now I've explained the basic things on how to place trades. I didn't explain how to do your analysis here. I just explained the basic things on how to place trade. When you place your trade, you can actually close before it hits your take profit or your stop loss. You can close manually. So you just hold it on it, and then click on close trade and it just closes. Now, I want to believe that there are no more questions here. No much questions here, right? No much questions here. Now, let me go to how money. Now, I want to teach us how is money really made in the forex markets. How do we really make money in these forex markets? Now, forex is a real transaction going on in the banks and the financial institutions of the world. Now, in forex, there are only two things we do: either to buy or to sell. Now, how do you make money? You make money when you buy or sell and the market is going your direction. It's just as simple as what I said. There are no two ways about it. You make money. Let me open this chart again. You make money when you buy or sell and the market is going your way. So, where the big question is how do I know that the market will go my way? How do I know that I should be buying now or I should be selling now? That is where you have to now understand analysis. That is where basic mentorship comes in. You understand technical analysis and all of that. So you can see this was the market I used for this thing the other day, and I told us that I'll be looking for longing opportunities here. I'll be looking for longing opportunities here. So either wait for this thing to come back to this trend line and then we go long fast, or we wait for rejections here and then we go long. But then now let me give you an example. You see this market that went down like this. When this market did this thing, when this market actually went up, right? Now, this particular thing happened on Friday. This thing happened in the market around 1, 2, because I knew that this trade I was on it. So this thing happened around this top here happened around 1, 2, around 1, 2 in the evening, in the afternoon rather. Now I took this trade, right? I took this trade and I made profit from here to this place. Now, how did I know this trade was going to go down? There were just many reasons this trade would go down. Number one was there was a resistance here. Now, you understand all of this with my mentorship. There was a resistance here. So when the market got here and started rejecting, I knew that the market was about to go down. So I entered the sell. Number two was, now I entered the sell initially. I entered with one leg, just one position. But then this is a trend line I drew. You won't understand this trend line for now. Guys in the mentorship or that will enroll for the mentorship, you understand this one of my highest strategies in trading is trend line. Some of you will think you know it until you until you come into the academy and you will find out the strategic ways we trade this thing. Now, it's trend line. Now, when this thing happened and it tested my trend line and bounced up, I was still holding myself. And the moment it broke this trend line and retested back, I added like 4 more positions here. And we went from here to here. Now, I entered this trade with about five positions, and I took this trade to here. So if you look, that's 92 pips. So now, entering that trade with 0.1 means for each position I opened, I made $92. So if I say I open 5 positions, calculate $92 times 5 times. That's what I made in that trade. Now, the thing is, how did I know this market will go down? Analysis, strategy. And this is what you will be learning. This thing now is the thing you will be learning. That is the main thing. There is money in the market once you know. Now, I drew this, my trend line had been here since before this market. But I knew that the moment this market, why did I exit this market here? Why did I put my TP here? I knew that once this market touches this place, it will start going up again. And you could see the moment it touched here, it started moving up. How did I know? It is analysis. So this is simply what happens in forex. Now, if when I entered a sell here, this market shot up and started going up, I will be making loss in this market. That is why my risk management, where I put my stop loss was just a bit above here. So my stop loss here was just about, I think, was it even up to 20 pips? So it means that if this trade went against me, I should have lost like $20. But as it went my way, I made $92 per trade. Now, this is my psychology in trading. So now, let's say this trade went against me really, and I lost $20. Remember, if it went for me, I should have made $92. Now, if I do that 3 times in a day, and I had a very bad day, if I had a very bad day and I trade 3 times, like very bad days, I'll just win one probably and lose two. Now, by the time I have lost two, I have lost just $40. But that one that I will make 90 something dollars in it. So it will fill in for the $40 I lost and still keep me on $50 profit. It is a trading style. That is, it's called risk, it's called proper risk to reward ratio and your risk management. So back to back to my slide. That is how you make money from the forex market when you say it's going your way. Now you lose money when it's not going your way. So many people, I've seen people that you will tell them enroll for mentorship, learn. They will say no. Let them go and learn forex on YouTube. Now they are done learning forex on YouTube. They have lost over $1,000 now. Do you know most of the students that come to me, when they come to me, because someone referred them to me, and they will tell me, sir, I've lost money, I've lost money, I've lost money. And I will tell them, it's your problem, it's not the forex market problem. It's not of you to seek for mentorship. You are busy doing you can do it. It's when you now donate the money you should have used to learn, you will now donate it to the forex market and donate it like times 10. You will now come back and still learn. You will now come back and still learn. Now, let me give us some examples. Now, please watch this place very well now. These are my personal traits. These are my personal traits. So I I did this screenshot from my personal trades. Now, when you look at, first look at the right hand side. If you notice, I entered buys here. So I entered the first position here, entered multiple positions when there was a breakout, and then the trade was going to now. I entered a buy and look at the results. As it was going up, I'm making money. The more it went up, I think I closed this trade with about $379 or something. But this was when I did these screenshots. Now, if you look at this thing very well, I love my Android phone a lot, but I have an iPhone for just trading. I don't use it for any, there is no SIM card inside. I just use it for trading. That's all I use my that particular iPhone for. I just got it for trading. So I just enjoy trading with that. And because no interruption, no call coming in and all of that. So you could see the time I took this screenshot and all of that. But then all I'm trying to show you here is that I was making profit as the market was going my way. Simple. I was making profit the moment as the market is going my way. So you can see $301. Now, this is it when it comes to Forex. Now, I was telling someone in church today, and I said, the last course I took in Forex, the last course, I didn't take it as a novice, I took it as me, Shield FX. But I needed to just learn, upgrade my knowledge. That course was sold for 379,000 naira. And the guy was like, "Wow." I said, "Yes." He said, "You bought it." Uh-huh. Why? Because you can make back that money in 1 hour with the right knowledge. So if you want to be rich, let me tell you something. If you want to be rich, go for knowledge, don't be looking at money. So with the right knowledge, this is $301. Press your calculator by 750. You will know how much that I made from just this particular trade. Now I'm just showing you. Now I'm showing you this other one, and this is another trade I took, and it was a sell. Now you will find out that you can see here I sold, and the market began to come down. And as the market was coming down, I was making money. If I took this and the market was going up, the way it was going in the other slide, I'll be losing money. So how did I know this market was going to fall? That's all that you will now learn. You will have to learn that one. It's not a one-day arrangement at all. It's not. But you can see. I'm showing you these things to show you real life tradings. This is real life tradings. Now, you can see also this is another profit I made. This is another profit I made. Now, this is about $525. Now, and you can see I entered result 0.1 lot size per position. Now, I entered a sell. You can see it here. XAUUSD. XAUUSD, this is gold. This is actually gold. So, and you can see the positions I entered here. And then the market went all the way down. Now, this trade actually made way more than this. But when I took this screenshot, this trade, I took it like a week ago or something. Not this last week. The upper week was when I took this particular trades. It was around, and I have to okay, this to 3. Yeah, that was when I took these trades. And um so you can just see it was going my way, and I was now I'm showing you this to show you that these things are real once they are going your way. So from the result illustrated, you will see that that proves that you when I bought and the market bought, I was making money. So the big question is, when do I know when to buy or when to sell? That's the big question. That is where mentorship now comes in. Learning, going for deeper knowledge. So when do I know when to exit a trade? When do I know when to initiate a trade? What's the lot size to use and proper money management? This is where my mentorship comes in. Now, stick around. We're also going to have question session, but let me explain what is involved in the mentorship. Now, um, I was hearing a trader talk yesterday. He said he learned trading when he was 20 years. He's a very successful trader. And he said they were asking him a question. They said, "What do you think you could have done? Like if you were to start life earlier?" He said he would learn trading when he was 17. He would have learned when he was 17. And he said something profound. He said, if you're a Nigerian youth, he said, learn trading when you are 17, from when you are 17. He said, if you have passed 17, it's already getting late, but just learn it. He said, but from 17 years old, learn trading. Some of you don't understand. You don't understand. So now, in my mentorship, what are the privileges you have in my mentorship? Number one is direct access to me at the time of your mentorship. Now, the way I do my mentorship, now there are people that just sell course to you and you just go and read it or watch the video and you're on your own. But I don't believe in that because when I started trading forex, that was the one my first boss did. And you just taught us and then you just left us. And I made a lot of mistake along the way. I made a lot of mistake along the way. So this guy says he's just 17. That's the best time to start learning. So I made a lot of mistake along the way. So when I began to grow, I found out that the secret that made me successful was I had a mentor, someone I could access. So apart from just going through the courses, the videos, the ebooks, someone I could access and ask questions. Someone I could come back to when I make losses and he would tell me this is not the end of the world. Someone I could tell what was the mistake I made here and he would say, okay, this is the mistake you made here. So this is mentorship. So we have 3 months mentorship, we have 6 months mentorship. So any of them you want to go for is very okay. If our advice, if you can is your capacity, go for the 6 months. Is in fact it just keeps you in that. Although that if you are serious, you will learn in 1 month, 2 months, you will learn. In fact, you can actually learn in a week too. But staying in that atmosphere where there are other traders, things are happening. You are seeing your boss in the group, people are posting results. You are just motivated, very motivated. So number two is weekly live classes with Mr. Shu, that is me, to ask your question and measure. Now, with all my students in my academy, Forex Academy, I have every week I have live classes with them. In fact, I've not had a live class with them now. I'm meant to even have a live class with them now. It's because of you guys that I'm not having the live class with them. And I told them, I said, I'm promising you, I'm going to have 1 week live classes with you guys. The reason I postponed that was I want to incubate the people that were coming into the academy from this class. I want to incubate them because that 1 week, I'm going to tear myself apart. Apart from what is already uploaded in the course, in the back office of the website and everything, I will teach, like I will bring out 1 week and everything I know, I will pour it. After that 1 week, people will become millionaires. Like I'm sincerely saying what I'm saying. Because in that 1 week, I'm going to be exposing a lot of stuff. So it's because of the people. I want everybody to just go through it at once. But then normally we have live classes every week to number one, you ask your questions, the questions you encountered while studying the course. Number two, I measure your growth because I give you tests, I give you challenges. I tell you, okay, take this kind of account, grow it to this amount in 1 week. So when you submit your results, I will now tell you you did wrong here. Your risk management is bad. Oh, no, 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 no. Risk to reward ratio is bad. Oh, okay, you are doing well here. Okay, do more of this. That is what coaching is all about. Now, the third privilege you are going to have is live chat, live tradings. So live tradings with me. So once in a week or twice, we just when I'm trading live. Just share the link and then you are seeing my chart. So you are entering the same trades I'm entering, you are making the same money I'm making, and all of that. Now, the next privilege you're going to have is access to my course and personal trading strategies. Access to my course and my personal. Every trader has a trading strategy. And the problem is that most people just go and subscribe to people that don't have working trading strategy, something that will not work for long. So we have proven trading strategies we've used in it. Now, the mark of a good trader is his personal trading career result. But the mark of a good mentor is not just his personal trading career, it is the result his students have, the people that have enrolled under him. So anytime I stay for a while, a month, I'm not having kind of result with the people I'm mentoring. I'm asking them why. Why? I want to find out. Because I have coached people and I've seen them do well. In fact, there was this guy that when he met me, he said he did not have bank, he did not have 1 naira, he did not. And I told him, I said, for trading, I may not advise you to borrow money to trade, but to learn, go and borrow money and learn. And then he paid for my course those days. This was about 3 years ago or something. It was from Delta State. This guy enrolled for my course. And guess what? I'm not lying to you. In less than 4 months, this guy have made so much money. He relocated, left his parents' house, relocated to Lagos, got an apartment, started up business. Now, one of the things I'm going to teach in the mentorship is how to manage money that comes in from Forex. When you make money from Forex, this is what people don't know. When you make money from Forex, don't invest it back into Forex. So you grew an account from $100 to $2,000. Why do you want to use $2,000 to trade again? Withdraw the $2,000, go again, grow that account again back. That $2,000 you withdrew, I will now tell you, okay, this is what to do with it. These are the places to invest. Real estate, this is what to do. This is what to do. So that you can now have multiple streams of income and your head will be relaxed while trading. Because if trading is the only way you are making your money after a long while, you will now be under pressure. You just want to. So these are things that many people don't know. So this guy already learned it and then he was establishing himself and all of that. So you are going to have access to my personal course, personal trading strategies. Now, the next thing you're going to learn, you will learn how to generate signals for yourself. Not so some of you are just after signals. I have a signal group, but I don't train my students with it because it makes them weak. Signal group is just for people outside, people that don't want to learn trade, they just want to be making money. Their problem, they pay $100 per month. Join my signal group, and I'm going to teach you how to generate your own signals, how to even generate for people, and they will pay you for it. Now, Now, I will teach you also how to access huge funds from prop firm that will be able to make you make thousands of dollars in a month. Now, if I leave all of you here, most of you, I don't know what your financial capacities are like, but maybe the highest person here can fund like maybe $500. If you are trading an account of $500, of course, you can actually grow that account to something very reasonable. But if you are using a prop firm and you know what you are doing, you can use $50, $60 to buy a $5,000 account. You can use $90 to buy a $10,000 account. And let me tell you how prop firms work. These guys are big guys. They have money, but they just need people that can trade to use their money and trade. So they just give you exams, you pass. Once you pass, a real account is given to you and you start trading. Now, let's say you bought a $10,000 account. You are just required to make up to 10% of that account, which is just $1,000. Even if you don't make up to that, they still pay you, but that is your target. So let's say you meet that your target, which most times, if you know what you're doing, you can even pass that target. You can make up to 50% of that account, which is $5,000. But let me work with minimum thing available. You make that $1,000 on monthly basis. After you have made that $1,000, this prop firm collects just 20%, which is $200, and pays you $800 on the first month. The second month, they will collect 15% and pay you 85%. From the third month, they will start collecting 10% and they are giving you 90%. So you can see how sustainable this thing is. This is something, if you learn, for the next, you can use it for a lifetime payment. How many jobs will pay you $800? Do you know how much $800 is? Do you know how much $800 is? It's a huge amount of money. That is what people that have worked in government for 20 years used to collect as salary. 30 years, some of them have not even started collecting it. You can be generating this every month. So I'm going to teach you. In fact, I'm going to have a class on how to pass prop firms, how to trade them, how to get them, how to pass them, the principles and all of that. I'm going to have a special class, but it's already my mentorship, but I'm going to have a special class dedicated to that for my students. So now, possibilities of being staffed as and paid by the company. Now, by the academy, this should not be company. So at the end of the day, some of my students, I staff them in the academy. So they work with me, and then there are privileges to that. Apart from your payments, working with me hand in hand is a lot of privileges. So I want to show you testimonies, and then we round up tonight. Now, these are live chat. Now, I didn't have to do this, but maybe for some of you that are just used to be doubting Thomas. Now, this is one of my students presently. This was a conversation with him. He grew, so you could see when he messaged me and said he made his first $1,000 in Forex. This one was not even a prop firm. This one was an account. He grew from $100. He just messaged me. He said, my first $1K. Now, let me tell you something that should even shock you. Did you see me say, wow, hey, God, I've done it? I said, nice one. You can post in the group. For me, this is not money. You are still coming up, like, you know, let's go. You are going to make way more than this. I just told him, nice one. Post in the group. So, say my first $1,000. You can see the trade he took. He went on a sell. And then you can see he's not boboing. He went on a sell. And then you can see how much he made. Now, this is another one. This one grew an account. You can see his balance. Balance $100, equity 2,000. So this is running trade. So he had an account of $100 and he grew it in a day. In fact, he have not even closed the trade. That's why his balance is still $100. The trade is still running. And then you can see $2,464. This is real. This is not So grew an account from $100 with news. So news came in that particular Friday, and then he rode on it. This fundamental analysis, he used to do this. I told you I'm going to teach that, and I said that's good. So this is a student of mine, one of the students of mine. Then this is another one. You can see for yourself. He said, my boss, Shilefex himself, sir, I'm really grateful for the knowledge you have impact on me. Funded my account with $100, gained $685 within a week, just started. Now, this guy, when he posted this, I said, suppose ask my account number for that. I was joking, sincerely. This guy asked my account number. He told me, boy, say, boss, waiting I want to send you now, but let me send you a recharge card money. Send me 20K. So I just use that recharge and I just laughed. I said, okay, nice one. So this is within a week of trading. This guy was actually, in fact, in the because he posted in the group, and then people were like, oh, wow, nice one, bro, nice one, bro. And he was posting his proofs and everything. So this is one of his. Then this is another. So my boss. So now this, anyway, I don't. These are proofs. I'm just saying this so that some of you will really be energized to know what you are going into and know that this is something that can better your life. Now, the promise I made to my students is that this year they are going to touch their first 10 million naira this year. Now, if you come to my group, if you come to my academy, that's what while everybody is targeting their first 10 million naira. That's what I promised them this year. That this year, as my students, you will touch whether you're a student or not. I don't care. I don't Forex does not care whether you're in school or not. You're going to touch your first 10 million. So you can see this one. You say, boss, you know the bobo, you know the cap, you know all these guys and how they talk. In less than 2 weeks, I've already hit a million in FX. And I was like, I was so happy for you, bro. Now, the reason I was actually happy for this particular guy was I knew when this guy came to me, someone referred him to me. And he told me the kind of family he's coming from. And then that his brother is trading forex, but he's just not making profits. So that someone referred him to me and said, if Shilefx mentors you, that you're going to be good with forex. So he didn't know anything. So after learning and when he started trading live, this guy actually funded just $100. This particular guy. And then in 2 weeks, he had grown the account to over a million. His account was on, I think, $2,100 or something, because he showed me. If I go through my chart, I'm going to still see that. And then I said, I'm also happy for you. I promise you that you touch your first 1 million this year, and this is just 2 weeks. So, and then I don't, okay, I don't think there's any other. So let me enter the mentorship prices. Now, this will be the last month probably that this mentorship is going to be on this price. I was conversing with someone today. I said, the truth is that this 40,000 naira is nothing to, is nothing. Like, I'm not meaning it's nothing to me. It's not payment. Trust what I'm telling you. It's not payment. But let's just keep it at that. What I want to do this year, I want to use this year to recruit an army of traders. I want to use this year to recruit an army of traders. So I made this money as cheap as possible so that I could just get interested people. They may not have much now, but they're interested. Let them. So this is normally what 3 months mentorship. 3 months mentorship just means that for 3 months you have access to the courses, you have access to my group, you have access to me for 3 months. 6 months mentorship means it's the same thing you are learning, but you have longer time to learn it. The back office have longer time to be. Now in the group, you have other traders that are there that will encourage you. Some of them will even do analysis, personal do analysis and drop there. You see, you'll be motivated. Trust me. That's one of the things that will happen for you. But then now in this class, I think someone have messaged me fully when this class 10. I was like, so the knowledge you are dispensing is a lot, and I don't know if this class will end up free and everything. So I think it was a lady. So this lady was talking to me and was like, sir, I really want to go on with this stuff. And I was like, my mentorship is not expensive. This is what it is. And man, the girl was like, sir, some of us are students. So if I don't know if you can just do, even if it's 10% discount, even if it's 5% discount. And then I just thought into it and I discussed with my team. The academy is a team, not just me inside. So I can't just make just decisions like that. In fact, this evening before this class started, I still discussed this with my team. And this is what the normal price is for now. But then I'm going to do a promo. And I'm going to do this promo for just the first 10 persons, one, and just the first 7 days. Now, what it means is once 10 persons have registered, the promo is off. The price is back to normal. And once 7 days is over, the promo is also off. Meaning, even if the 10 persons register this night, that promo is ended this night. Then if they don't register and the 8 persons register and 1 week passes from today, that means by next week Sunday, the promo is also off. So, but that's what I can. That's the best I can do. And by God's grace, I brought down this price to the best. Now I'm not doing seven. These two things I said now is what is going to be. If the 10 people register this night, the first 10 people register this night, the promo have ended. The price is back to normal. So now the promo, what did I bring down the price to? 3 months mentorship instead of 40,000 is 25,000 for the promo, and 6 months mentorship instead of 70,000 is 50,000 naira for the promo. Now, so so if you want to go and get the money, 7 days is school. It's pretty a good time to get money if you are serious to get it. But then, um, if you have the money within 7 days, just message me and say, "Sir, is the promo still on? I have my money now," and all of that. And we'll see. But I'll be posting the update of this. Okay, this is how many slots remaining now. Okay. So, but guys, if you want to be sincere to yourself, you will know that this 25,000 or 50,000 naira is nothing. See, I mean nothing. I used to teach Forex for free when I started this academy, but I found out that people don't take it seriously. I'm telling you the truth. You may think you will take it, it doesn't happen. I've trained people for a long time. It's up to 4 years now, training people and making people in Forex. I can tell you free of charge. I can tell you free of charge. I have seen people that will come to me and say, someone collected 100,000 from me. And this is what the person taught me. What the person taught the person is what I taught you in this free class. And the person collected 100,000. 100,000. Okay, you can see someone told me to pay 80K for 1 month. Now, the problem is not just even this 1 month. This person that is collecting this 80K, I don't know the person, but you probably will buy that course. And it's nonsense. It will not help you. I'm telling you. So this is an opportunity, guys. Some of you that are students, some of you that are working, that are doing business, this is an opportunity. One passion I have is towards young people. I have a passion to raise young people. I'm a pastor, actually. I'm also a pastor. I trade forex and I'm a pastor. Now, I have a passion to raise young people in every way, in the knowledge of God, in financial ways. This will not be the first time I'm helping out people. But for me, this is help token. This is not even promo. This is not even promo. A lot of things we run in the academy, the website that now when I started training people, initially, I used to do, once they register for mentorship, I will not say, okay, I will not start having live classes every day, every day for maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. But what I've noticed that people are busy. If I say live class is by 7 p.m., someone in Lagos cannot meet 7 p.m. because if the person leaves work by maybe 5, the person is still on the road, depending on where he's going to. So that was my mentor too advised me. He said, no, get a website and then record these courses so that these people can study when they have time. Some of them will have time in the afternoon, but they won't have in the night. Some of them is in the morning, they will have time. So I took that advice. So what I now do is everything is already there. So at your own convenient time, you are studying. You are studying. I didn't say you are watching videos. See, let me tell you something. If you're not going to be serious with this class, don't bother. Don't bother coming. Don't bother. I've shown you my trading record. You should know that the money all of you will use and register is nothing. Is nothing. Trust me, it's nothing. So if you are not going to do this thing, don't bother. This thing, I need serious thing. You see the way I'm showing result of now. If you want to see more results, go to my Instagram page. I'm going to upload some of them then. But I'm just doing this for doing sake. I have to talk to the academy. In fact, I wanted to see how much I can. The academy told me, say you can't go below this thing. The team told me, say you can't go below this thing. You can't go below it. Now, so I have to respect that decision. And if you have money for 6 months, if you have money for 6 months, go for it. Let the 3 months be that you didn't have money for the 6 months. You are subscribing for 3 months. Let it just be the discussion. If you have money for the 6 months, there's a way to get the money of the 6 months within this 7 days gap. Go for it. See, guys, let me make you a promise. See, this class is on record and I'm going to upload it and it's going to always be there. Mark my words. Every of you, I'm not, this is not Jones. Every of you that will enroll for the mentorship, study and take it seriously. You will touch your first millions this month, this year. See, this thing I told you now, you can write it somewhere. And if this year ends and you fulfilled all these things, you bought the course, you enrolled, and you studied judiciously, you did it, you practiced everything, and it did not work. Come back to me by the ending of this year, I'll refund you your money. Is that profound? I'm that sure. This is not me canvassing for this thing for God's sake, but this is me telling you, mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So this is the best I can do. Once 10 people have registered, someone is already on my DM. Some people are already on my DM that I should drop account number and everything. No problem. Um um so 25,000 for 3 months and 50,000 for 6 months. If you have for 6 months, go for 6 months. If you don't have, go for 3 months. But please, nobody here, see, please, you guys should stop bullying people. When she said, when the person, the Miss Blessing said, I don't even know anybody here, but when she said that, okay, you have already cut down the price, she's actually saying the truth. I've already cut down the price. This argument people are doing will not help anything. And nobody here is in my group already. I didn't bring my students for this class. I wanted to, but I did not. There's no need for that. There's no need. There's no need trying to overprove things. So I will not bring someone and say, how much have you made? I don't get time for all those stuff. When you enter the group, you will see them, you ask them questions, you will see what, in fact, you will see what is happening there. In just 2 days of being in the group alone, you will be motivated. Some of you that are not motivated to make money, you will see the kind of money people are making. You will be motivated. You will swear that poverty will not hold you down. So sometimes you just need the environment. Even sometimes what the mentorship even does for you is it changes your mindset. Some of you here don't believe that you can. That's why if you register for this course, the first day you will make maybe your first $200, $100, and you withdraw it and you touch it. Hey, thing go sweet you. Your mindset will now change that you can actually make this money. Will you teach us live classes? I already said that I'm going to be having live classes. Um, no, I'm not going to be doing this thing every day. I'll be coming live and be teaching us. No, you have your personal study time. Study. But I'm going to be having live classes once in a week. So that's what I can do. I can't be having class every day. It may be convenient for you, it's not convenient for another person. So that's why we already have courses so that you can, if midnight is your own personal study time, you understand best. I have this guy from Germany. He was complaining something one time we were in a class, and he said that he notices that he only trades better in the middle of the night. It was a weird thing. But then my boss those days was like, then go ahead, trade when it's convenient for you. So there are times that are convenient for people. You have to respect that. There are people that have all the time to themselves. So we can't say, okay, every day, all we know, no, no, we have recorded classes. And then one of the things I failed to mention, taught in those classes, I have ebooks, PDFs that are available also in your back office. Normally, I should say you should buy those ebooks differently because some of those ebooks actually costed me $100 to buy one. $100 to buy one. Some of them even sold for more than that. But then um there were ebooks that helped me those days develop my strategy. So instead of me just hiding it from you and saying just learn from me, I also add those ones. I do the videos of these things I teach you, but I'm saying I added them for some of you that should go. In fact, all of you should go the extra mile of studying it so that you become perfect all around. I could have sold those ebooks. One of the ebooks that is on that site is actually in the market sold for $250. I had to take permission from the owners of the ebook to be able to upload it in the academy. And I said they will not share it for free, but this is this thing, and then we're able to have a deal on that. So please and please, this is the end of this free class. I'm going to reiterate the thing again. Once 10 people have completed, the promo is off. Once 7 days is over, the promo is off. So the moment you have your money, and then please, I will not take instrumental payment. This is an academy, this is a team, it's not a personal thing. If it's a personal thing, I will say, can someone pay for 3 months and upgrade for 6 months subsequently. Yes. Someone can pay for 3 months, and maybe as the 3 months is expiring, I have some of my students that's what, as 3 months is expiring, they will now pay for. Now, the only problem I can have, I will tell you on time, is that trust me, trust what I told you. Between now and the next 3 months, my cost will not be 40,000. I'm telling you, free of charge. In the next 3 months, 3 months mentorship will no longer be 40,000. So if you are renewing that time, you have to renew on the new price it is, right? And then if you are renewing, even if you say it's at this is 40,000, you pay 25 now, you still pay 40 later, unless you don't have it now. You can just, but if you have the 50K, just go for the 6 months straight. So I'm going to drop this video, and and just go through it again and again. Even just go through it again and again. In the so just come to my DM. I'm going to post. So in fact, if you want to register, just come to my DM. And probably will post the account number. Normally, if you go to our site, www.shieldfxacademy.ng, you should be able to even purchase the course from there without me. But as new, don't. I'm going to help you. Like, make things easier. So once you are ready, just come to my DM. I will post the account number. You can just make the payment. Then send me the proof of this thing. Then I'm going to guide you through the registrations in the site, approve your account, and then add you up to the mentorship group, which is actually the most important, or more important, or same importance, anyhow you want to take it. So guys, I'm going to open the floor for questions now, and I'm going to take questions. And after the questions, we will be done. And the moment we are done, the promo starts counting. The promo starts counting. So if you have a question, please just um, state it in the comment box. Sir, please, where do you live? Do you mean brokers benefit when we make profit? Brokers benefit whether you make profit or not. That's a talk for another time. I will teach that in the mentorship, but it doesn't really concern you. That's why they allowed you to open an account for them with them free of charge. The same way bank allowed you to open an account free of charge, because they are benefiting in a way. They are not touching your money, but they are benefiting. There are other ways they are benefiting. So, um, so if you have any this thing about payment, just come to my DM. That's what I would advise. Someone asked a question. I want to. Um, the person that is asking 25K in 2 installment for those that don't have money. See, the promo time is still the promo time. So why make installments? Just save it yourself and then pay it within the promo time. And someone say, where do you live? Why do you want to know where I live? I actually stay in Lagos, but I don't know. I train people online, so I don't know how where I live has to do with something. But I stay in Lagos. Stay in my house in Lagos. Stay inside. I don't go out. People are going out in the morning. They don't see me. The reason is that what's making money for me is not in a shop. It's in my hand. It's my phone. So so the brokers, what's the gain they are giving you? They are gaining, giving you leverage. They have gain. You are going to learn about that as you move on. For now, it's not your business, but they have gain. They have gain. So okay, that will be all for now. I don't think there are more questions coming in. So this class is going to be uploaded. Um, so you can refer your friends. You can refer your friends um, to us, people that you mean well for. That's one of the things my students really do. People they mean well for, they just canvas. Um, so they just canvas. They really just canvas. They post on their status. This is my result. If you want to learn, come to my boss and all of that. And I'm not paying you for that. I'm not going to pay you for that. It's simply just I don't like that going to decide to read. So please, this person that is saying these things, I've told you what we can do. I can't change, I can't suit you to not suit every other person, right? The class is detailed. The class is detailed, and that's how people that have made their money have been doing. So you have your decision to make. See, you are not under any duress. You are not interested, you just leave it and just go your way. It's not a big deal for me at all. So I'm the one training you. I know the best way to train you. So Is not when a coach is training, he trains the best way, not the way you feel is the best way. No, it's the best way he knows he will train you. So if I've trained students like that and we've gotten results, that's the way we are going to train students. If you think that will not work for you, it's what you think. When you actually go through, you find out that that's what actually works. That is what works. Every course you will take in this life that will work for you will not just anybody that just does live class. If I want to go live class, highest I can go is 2 weeks. I can't go for live class with you for 1 month. If I have to do a live class with you every day for 1 month, you will pay me 500,000. Do you know what my time means to me? I'll be spending 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes with you every day for 1 month. Okay, if I never see 500,000, in fact, I have had people that will tell me one on one, why not we do on one on one? I'll tell them if you want to do I've taken only 2 students one on one physically before, and they paid. For them, it was not the money was not the issue. But I value my time a lot, a lot. So we'll be having live classes. Yes, Isaac, is that it? We'll be having live classes too. So you'll be having live classes too for your question and answers. And then you have access to my own DM too. So what's the insistence that okay, this thing must be like this? No, it cannot, it will be the way it have been, or the way I think is better for you. People have other things they are doing. People have things they are doing. So the time you are shining, even this 7 p.m., do you know that there are people that never meet this class? If they will come to my DM and say, sir, sincerely, I was on the road throughout the class. If they survive on going back to the classes. So someone cannot pay you for something and he keeps missing class. He's going to feel unserious. He's not going to take it serious. He's going to feel, so it's not okay. Okay, but that one time we have class in a week, you plan for it. And I leave it to be weekends, Saturday or Sundays. Uh-huh. Then sometimes and I said after this time I'm going after once this promo is done, I'm going on 1 week live class with all the students in my mentorship. So Shijindro, I think that's her name. If that's what intrigues you the most, don't worry, we'll go on 1 week live. On that 1 week live, I'm going to teach that the topic of that is going to be like a class on its own. It's going to be A to Z of forex. I'm going to be teaching. I'm going to take every topic and dissect it one after the other. I just want to do that for my students. So guys, sir, do you know where someone can take a loan to pay? I don't know. 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 Please don't ask me. I don't take loans. Don't do loans. I'm not a loan company. So I don't know. I really don't know. The thing is, one thing I tell people is if you are willing, you will get the money. That's what the truth is. If you really want to, you will get the money. So um if it will take you to borrow to learn, borrow and learn. I may not, I may not, Michael say you should GM for loan. So I will not advise you to borrow to trade, but I will advise you to borrow to learn anytime, any day. Not just forex, knowledge. Knowledge is power. So guys, I think that will be all for tonight. Um, my DM is open, and I will look forward to training most of you, serious ones, possibly all of you in the academy, and some of you will just smile back. And don't worry, this money you are paying, this 25K you are paying, you are shouting like this, is you that when you make your money, you will now come to me and say, sir, send the account number. Let me send you something. And then what you are sending is 50K. You will not be wondering, how was I even arguing paying this 25K? You are sending is 50K. You're just sending it. Sir, thank you. Thank you for teaching me. So I want to raise traders, and I'm serious about that. So that is why we are doing this. After a while, we're going to grow past this phase where I want to just accumulate traders and raise them. We will now go to another phase, and at that another phase um, is well. Okay, so guys, I'm done. I'm done for tonight. I don't think any more questions are coming in. Is what is coming in here now is gisting. So you guys can continue gisting with each other later. But for now, I am going to be ending this class. So um, you have 1 week, you have 7 days. Yeah, already Shinwendu Bennett. I actually want this Bennett. I actually want to mentor this person. This person is most of my students that used to sound troublesome. They are finally the ones that used to now become very sweet when you mentor them. So um, so you can start making your payment from tonight. It will be posted in the group now, and this video will also be uploaded. So thank you guys. Thank you. And I don't forget you, Albert. I will never forget you. Yeah, thank you for your effort, boss. Yeah, you are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I must shop FX money. Yes. The time. Do you know this thing this guy said now? This particular thing this guy said I could remember was the first thing I said when my first boss was teaching. I say, you see this money, this forex money, I must eat it. I must eat it, and it's good to say things like that and stand by it. I'm eating it today. I'm eating it plenteous. I'm eating it today, and I'm eating it very well. So, um, good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you. See you in my DM. So thank you. Yeah. Good night.